I'm Julie Hunt. Welcome back to your Meditation Collective. Today's mindful meditation is on single object awareness, and I have in my hands a tiger eye stone. This object is really significant because it allows fear and anxiety to release. It is significant because it's also very grounding. It's very safe. So it doesn't matter what object that you use for this meditation. It can be a spoon. It can be anything that's sitting around close to you. If you'd like to get something special like a stone, a shell, a plant, a flower, something from the garden, anything that you like, a zucchini, it can be anything at all as long as it fits in the palm of your hands. It's always nice to maybe have something small. If you have a small stone or something, you can always keep it in your pocket and you can really access that throughout the day, kind of have a touchstone to come back to. Because you will infuse this object with beautiful energy. So this meditation is designed to really access stillness, also to be able to detach from outcome or objects outside of ourselves, allowing us to access that space of inner peace and calm. So take a moment to pause the video and grab a small object, and I'll meet you right back here. All right, so let's begin today's meditation. You can just hold the object in your hands and rest comfortably. I want you to bring your awareness to the breath. And as we've done before in these other meditations, just allow yourself to sink more deeply into the place that you're sitting. And you can softly close your eyes to start this meditation, or you can just have a really soft gaze. And if your eyes are still open, you might feel them becoming heavier, like your shoulders, moving away from your ears, your hips, sinking more deeply into the place you're sitting. Shifting your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart center. Notice the breath from this place. I'd like you to have a beautiful sense of curiosity for today's meditation. Be curious about the breath. How long or short is it? What is the quality? What is the temperature? Notice the temperature of the inhale. You might feel it against the nostrils. The temperature of the exhale. You might notice the chest rising. We might notice the breath in the belly. You might even notice the breath moving through the arms, or into the hands of the object that you're holding. Take a moment to experience the stillness and the spaciousness of the breath, without having to be anywhere or do anything. Allowing the breath to reconnect you more deeply to the present moment and to the now. Bring your awareness to your hands. Feel the texture of the object in your hands. It might be hard or soft. Notice the temperature, if it's warmer or cooler than your hands. Notice where it's touching your hands. Notice where there's space between the hands. Or the object, or the contact between the hands and the object. If you'd like to softly open your eyes just a tiny bit, you might bring your palms closer to your heart, near your chest, the source of your breath, the source of your awareness. Allow your gaze to softly look at the object in your hands. Again, noticing the texture of the object. The temperature, look at the shape. And see if it's completely still, or perhaps it's moving as the breath moves through the body or through the hands. Notice where the hands are touching one another. Notice the tiny spaces between the object and the fingers. And with a gentle gaze, see if you notice any gaps where the object touches the hand or the fingers. Notice the light and the shadows that the object casts on the hands. Perhaps shifting your awareness to the center of the object. Notice the color. Allow your gaze to stay fixed in the center of the object in one place. And as your gaze stays fixed there, notice if any more detail emerges to you. Notice if the colors change. Notice if your eyes shift. You can just bring them back easily to the center of the object. Notice how all angles, curves, the length of the object all meet the middle. And you can imagine that your awareness goes a little bit deeper below the surface. Imagine what it might look like just below the surface. Is it the same color? Does it have a different texture or a different temperature? Notice if the object begins to have any difference in weight. notice if the object has any vibration. If you look at science, all objects, every bit of matter, and this particular object in your hand, even though it seems solid, when you magnify this object, you would start to see the space, even though it seems solid to the eye now. Imagine the particles of space. Imagine the space in the hands holding the object, the space in the arms, the space in the mind between the easy noticing as the thoughts have moved around the object, from object to hands, to texture, to color, weight, size, or shape. Now allow your gaze to take in the entire object. And notice if it has changed at all from when you first began to observe the object. Now I invite you to close your eyes again. Allowing yourself to make an internal journey. Just visualizing your object. And this object that seemed so permanent might feel different now in your hands. And so the awareness can always shift from any object to experience to thought. But reconnect with the experience of knowing what it's like to have stillness of mind in one particular object, and the totality of experience of that object as it connects with the body. Knowing perhaps in a moment that you'll put this object down, and you'll move into a different activity. And that activity too will be impermanent. You begin to notice that everything has a beginning and an end, that nothing is fixed. And the only thing that is permanent is your true and highest self, the one that observes the object, the space between the object. You are not the experiences of your day. You are the witness or the observer of your life. You are the observer of the object. But so often we feel like we are the person holding everything together. And the objects or the tasks or the to-do lists They feel so heavy and so obligatory. And know that at any point in time, you can shift your awareness to a different angle, to a different part of that experience, and you see it quite differently. And this is the power of your awareness. You can do this anytime that you wish in active life. Bring your awareness back to your heart center, the center of your chest. As we close this meditation, we open and end with the breath, with the pure vibration that is moving through the body at all times, bringing you pure life, pure oxygen. And between any one breath and the next, anything is possible. And every time you come into the present moment and you shift out of the past or the future, perhaps regrets of the past, or anxiety or anticipations of the future, the now is who you truly are. It is a sense of inner calm and stillness and observation. It is truly unconditional and loving, compassionate. Allow yourself to connect with the part of you that is pure love, pure awareness, and pure compassion. With your awareness still in your heart center, take in a deeper inhale, perhaps a longer exhale. Allow yourself to begin to deepen the breath. And as you softly open your eyes, bringing your awareness back into this place and time, feel the object in your hands. You might look at it. You might move it around and see all the different angles. And as you turn it, notice even how it can change when we move it. And so often we think that our lives are fixed and permanent, and that we don't have any control, but at any given point in time, we can shift our awareness to the present moment. And in that moment of space and time, anything is possible. I hope you have enjoyed this meditation. Please like this video, subscribe. Tomorrow there will be another guided meditation that I will walk you through. Please offer your comments, your questions, anything at all, or your experiences, your objects. And if you have another object, you can do this at any time. And also when you infuse that energy and love into the object, you can carry it around with you, knowing that this object represents infinite flexibility and possibilities. I'll see you in the next meditation.